Hey guys, welcome to Lawbreakers. Now, this is a game I've been following for a while, but it's by a guy called Cliff Bleszinski, who has like a pretty impressive pedigree as far as FPS gaming goes. I'm a big fan of his because one of his first games was Unreal, and he went on to help develop Unreal Tournament and all the Unreal franchise games, which were really groundbreaking games as far as PC multiplayer shooters went. Everybody remembers Unreal 2004, and the design style is very much present in Lawbreakers. It's from Boss Key Studios, which is a new studio he set up, and it looks pretty sweet. So let me run you through the classes first up. So the way the game works is simple. There's two factions, the Law and the Breakers. Now, I see a lot of Lawbreakers out there. Everyone has their favorite faction, but basically when you join a game, you get split onto one of these teams, and each one of the classes are mirrored on the other side. Now, each of these heroes, archetypes, classes probably works best. Each one of these classes is very stylish. They're all quite similar. They're all humanoid and of similar size, but they each have a mirror on the other team. You've got Vanguard, which has like a pretty sweet chain gun. They fly around with like a jetpack. They're kind of like a fighter jet meets like a regular dude. They feel very unreal, very slick. The chain gun's a beast of a weapon. And they're pretty badass. And I'll show you all these classes in game and take you through them. We've also got Enforcer, who's more of just like a straight run and gun. So think Soldier 76 or your average COD dude. He gets an assault rifle, a sprint. He's pretty basic. Got your Titan, who's a bit of a heavy hitter. They get a rocket launcher and a lightning gun. There's two different guns. They've got a lot of health. And these guys are really suited towards taking on groups of enemies, like AoE. They've got a sweet grenade as well that slows down enemies. You've got the Assassins. Now, if you like zipping around a game with knives, this is the class for you. You can zip around with like a grappling hook, slash up your enemies, and have a lot of airtime and dashing. You've got your Gunslinger. Now, if you're a crack shot, this is the class for you. They've got two pistols. The primary fire is like kind of like a repeater pistol, but the alternate fire is a more precise kind of railgun. You've got your Juggernaut. Now, this is one of my favorite classes, mostly because Nash on the Breakers team has a lot of movie references that are pretty sweet, but he's the tankiest guy on the team. He's like a pure robot. He gets a shotgun, some charge moves, and a shield that he can pop down that's great for denying people in blitzball games. You've also got Battle Medic that I can't really seem to find a real good use for. It always feels like somebody else is a bit more useful in the game, but maybe I'm just playing it wrong. She gets two drones, or he, if you're on the Breakers team, that can heal and shield their friends. They're very mobile. They can stay in the air maybe the longest of all the classes. And they're a great kind of support unit. They get two guns. One of those is a grenade launcher, the other a pistol. And Wraith, which is a bit broken at the moment in this stage of the beta. But this guy's basically like a soccer hooligan meets a Navy SEAL. You can dash around. You get a pistol with your left click. And your right click is kind of like a dash forwards with your knife. And also he can slip slide and do like kind of like a baseball slide into enemies. He's very mobile, very powerful in the right hands, which is pretty much everyone's hands at the moment. But he's a really cool class as well. So let's jump in and check out these classes. All right, so we're ready to rock, and it looks like a pretty stacked team. We've got a lot of reasonably high levels. I suppose I'm the highest level here. We're on the Breakers side of things, and we get to choose our class. It's Overcharge, which means we have to grab a battery that's in the middle of the map, take it back to our base, charge it, and when it's fully charged, we get the point. But if they can capture our battery, they can take it back to their charge point. I think the battery remains charged, so if you take it from one team that's got 100% back to yours, you can steal the win. Now we're going to roll out with... We're going to go left to right, so we're going to start with some Vanguard action. Oh man, now one of the best things about this game is the music and the style. The characters look very good. So your shift is your kind of like jet around move. Left click is this pretty bitchin' chain gun. Your E is some grenades. And that is what it looks like when you die. Okay, so a bad start. I'm a bit rusty. Now it's still in beta, so there's going to be a lot of changes coming. Class balance isn't quite there yet, as well as map, I suppose. The chain gun's pretty sweet. There's our first kill. Not bad. Reload. Now the E for the Vanguard is a grenade that can hit enemies, damages and silences, and prevents activation of abilities. So when you get hit by that, you can't use any of your moves. So you can heal yourself in little pods like this. They're located around the map in strategic locations, and they get you back up to full health. And our Q's ready now, so let's see if I can pop a fool with it. Now, every class gets a Q, which is kind of like a special move. And for the Vanguard, this is pretty impressive. You fly up, and you zoom down like a jet, and create a big explosion wherever you land. It's pretty sweet. One thing that seems apparent so far in the beta is that games are generally, whitewash. One team usually dominates the other. I only had one game that was super, super close, but it was a great game. I guess that'll change once some kind of matchmaking system goes in. but who's to say? Now, we should be playing the objective, but Overcharge it's very difficult to get the battery back since their battery sits around in their base, which is where they spawn. So you have to basically team wipe them to get a reliable battery retrieval. Now you can... Oh, I was just about to try and kick him. He kicked me. So you can humiliate people with an F, which is my current keybind, and that basically gives you like a light damage melee kick that leaves a footprint in their face when they die. The tagline for this game is gravity-defying combat, and you can definitely feel that. You're flying around most of the time you're playing this game. Up is definitely a direction you can aim in this. It's not all flat, ground-based warfare. Oh, this is bad. Now, comparisons to Overwatch, you can't get away from them. There are definitely similarities, but then again, Overwatch was revolutionary, and it set a lot of, standards for games. Much like in MMOs, certain things became standard with World of Warcraft or EverQuest. Just things that work get carried over from different FPSs across the genre. They need 3 to win, and it looks like the Law are about to take it. This is it, 2-1, we're about to lose. See if we can get in there, spin up the minigun. Crap sticks.
You lose.
Damn it, well that was our first game. Probably wasn't a great Vanguard game, but there you go. That's what it's about. Oh, freaking Barry from Storage Wars. I didn't know we were up against the best. Okay, so another Overcharge game, but this time on a different map, and we're going to be using the Enforcer this time. Now, this is basically the run and gun dude. He gets an assault rifle and a pistol. He's very quick, very accurate, but he's not my greatest hero, and I'll show you why. I have potato aim. Oh, time to leave. No! Nice!
By the gun, you die by the gun.
That's right, bitch. Okay, might have to go close combat, picking up the pistol. Nice! Okay, where's the heal pod? It's around here somewhere. Gotcha, mother trucker. So now we've got our Q. The Q for the Enforcer is a pretty sweet rocket launcher. Check it out.
Release the hound!
That's right. Oh man, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. One of my favorite Qs. Battery secure. 7 seconds. They can't do it. They can't take it. But just in case they try. Oh, okay, we're going for it. Damn it, so close. Wade Wilson, Deadpool himself, just iced us. Oh man, I do love fast-paced FPS, and I just haven't had my fast-paced FPS fix since Overwatch. I've just played so much Overwatch, it's like too much ice cream. Now, most classes get a resource on the left that's curling around my crosshair called fuel, and that's usually what your movement speed thing is. Often you need it to kind of fly and disobey gravity, but also, I mean, you can jump near these things, and oh no, you can't. But yeah, gravity inside these zones is kind of stretched, so you can jump around and float. Now, I think when you sprint with the Enforcer, people nearby also can borrow that sprint boost. Yeah, that's true. When I tap shift, that guy gets a speed boost.
Battery is fully charged.
They got the... Oh. Okay, I'm popping my Q.
Release the hound!
Come here, you son of a gun. Piece of trash. We've got the battery. If we can hold it. Let's get in there. We got it. We got it back. Let's get this son of a gun. Got the battery. Go, go, go. Damn it. Juggernaut's just so strong close up. Okay, it's 2-2. Everything to play for. Now, last game we just let them charge it to 100% and we stole it last second. We got the quick cap. Oh, just 5 seconds to go. I don't think we can do it. Too close to call. That's it. Damn it. That's 2 games. 2 games we've lost. That's also 2 classes down. So at the end of the match, you get a score based on your performance and you get a rank, like from D, C, whatever, A. And then it goes up to S, and then S+, which I've only ever gotten once. Okay, one more game. This time we're on the Breakers again. Bad guys, I guess, maybe, if the law's the good side. And we're going to play Kronos, who's a Titan. He gets rocket launcher, lightning gun, a jump stomp thing, and a slow grenade that slows people nearby to the grenade on detonation. But it stays on the floor like a mine, so people set it off and then they get slowed. And his Q, he kind of starts to float and shoots lightning from his hands. Now the story behind this guy is I think he's given the electric chair and he survived. And it gave him superpowers, so sure. So this is the capture and hold game mode. There are 3 objectives. When they unlock, all are open, and you have to capture them. Once you capture one, it remains locked, and you have to capture as many of the 3 as you can. And at the end, it tallies them up, and the first, I think, to 15 or 16 wins the match. Okay, so the rocket launcher is like this. Now, it's not always on the crosshair, I've noticed. Whether that's lag, I don't know. Or it's just... It's not the greatest of guns there. It's very difficult to hit with. It's great for crowds when you can shoot the floor, but if you're not shooting the floor with a rocket launcher, then you're probably doing it a bit wrong. The lightning gun there, that's where it's at. I'm going to show you that. Now his shift, you hold down shift, you charge up a bit like this, and you come down and slam someone. Nice. Get some healing. His E is a grenade that goes on the floor like that, and when someone sets that off, it'll slow them in an area around. Makes it difficult for them to get away. It's a great defensive tool to pop down near the flag. So if somebody grabs your battery or your blitz ball or whatever and thinks they can make a speedy getaway, they're denied because the grenade slows them down. Okay, so we're going to switch up the class and we're going to try out now the Assassin. Again, I'm not so great with the Assassin, but she's fun. You get knives that slice like that, and a grappling hook that can grapple onto enemies and it does some damage to them and pulls you to them, or you can just grapple onto the scenery and save yourself from falling off the edge. Oh man, let's just take a second to admire this view though. Fantastic. You also get a shotgun, pretty rapid fire, and this is actually really damaging. You get a leap with your shift that you get 3 charges on, you can see on the left, and the E is like a knockback. Damages, knocks people back, creates a zone that redirects enemy projectiles, so you can actually hide inside the blast of the E. Interesting. Damaging. Okay, let's see if we can get a grapple kill on someone. Sliced and diced. We're still in this, still got a fighting chance. Now, what is her Q? I think you kind of overdrive, but let's take a look. Frenzy, single short-range spin attack, reveals enemies for a duration, damage from your blades is increased, and kills extend the duration. So you pop it right next to somebody and hopefully waste them. Nice. Wow, she's still shooting. Oh man, she doesn't even know she's dead yet. Someone needs to loop her in on that memo. Zone's unlocked, let's see if we can take B. It's going to be pretty hotly contested though.
You win.
We did it! Excellent, and that's the Assassin. She's pretty badass, lots of fun, very mobile. I would say not as strong as this guy though, the Wraith, but we'll come to that when we get to the Wraith. Alright, well that's halfway through our tour through the Lawbreakers classes. Stay tuned because next time we're going to come back and look at the remaining classes and hopefully get a loot box, or a stash drop as it's called. Open it up, see what we get, and I can show you how that system works, as well as customization of skins and decals. So until next time guys, take care and keep lawbreaking.